Good morning, La Salle.
I'm Emily Carlson.
And I'm confused.
And welcome back to WLSA. It is once again Monday, and you know what that means.
Another long week.
No, it means that there are only like 3 more Mondays until Christmas.
It also means that there's another exciting event for the week. Adopt a family.
My name's Margie.
And I'm Catherine.
We're members of Social Concerns.
And today we're here at Target to shop for Adopt a Family.
So, let's go. So today we're shopping for a 9-year-old boy.
He really needs coats and gloves and also Legos.
Yeah, so you're just gonna come with us while we're shopping.
It's always important to include something fun for the kids. We were thinking for the 9-year-old boy, we would get them this Lego bus for $20.
So here's this cute little jacket we found. You know, it's warm on the inside, you know, good for winter. And I think that our 9-year-old is gonna love it.
Another important part of staying warm in winter is your hands, which is why we're going to get our 9-year-old this nice pair of warm gloves so he can enjoy himself outside and on his way to school.
In addition to clothing, children often ask for like books and everything.
And like other school materials, so let's go there. Reading is an important skill for kids to develop, so that's why we're going to get our 9-year-old some books. These will hopefully be a fun pastime and a good way to practice his reading. With all that done, we're going to head up to the front to get a gift card on our way out.
So we're gonna use our leftover money and we're gonna put it on this Target gift card for our 9-year-old boy's mom so she can buy stuff for the house, she can buy stuff for her other kids. Hopefully this will go be good.
Thanks so much for shopping with us.
Do not forget to shop for your Adopt a Family stuff.
Bye.
Thanks, guys. I just love shopping for people.
You know what I love?
I'm not sure.
Me.
Well, there is no Gabe segment, but there is a segment with Mr. Camp in Campus Ministry.
Hi, I'm Ben Phillips, and today I'll be interviewing Mr. Camp about Christian service.
I'm Mr. Camp, and I work in campus ministry. So Christian service is a program for our seniors where for 1 quarter during their senior year, they'll go out to our local community, to soup kitchens, food pantries, local schools, and nursing homes to give of their time. Again, it is during their senior year. One of the quarters, they'll go out 5 or 6 Wednesdays during the school day. Again, we think this is something that's valuable, so that's why we work it into the school day and we sacrifice some time in class. We do it because as LaSallians, as Catholics, as this community, we are called to serve, we're called to give of our time freely to others. When you come into La Salle, it says enter to learn, and when you leave, it says leave to serve. Our whole thing is that we want to freely give of ourselves to others in order to make our world a more united and whole place. Again, it's required because that's just part of our mission. It's who we are. We look to Jesus as our witness, as our model. He was with those on the margins, those most in need, and really just gave them his presence and ministered to them in whatever needs whatever way they needed. Essentially, like the places, we'll go to some local elementary schools where students will work one-on-one with students with math or reading. They might work with a full group playing games. We also serve with a couple daycares where the parents of the kids, especially the mothers, otherwise would have no daycare or childcare options, so those kids are in need of a little extra care. And then food pantries, some of those, the soup kitchens, we serve meals, but then some of the food pantries is just collecting items and sorting them to give out to those in need. And then the nursing home is just all about presence with the elderly.
Thank you.
Thanks, Joe.
Thank you, Mr. Camp. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Mr. Camp.
When am I going to be interviewed like that?
I don't know, Gabe. You gotta do something exciting.
Something as exciting as the AP Art field trip?
I'm not sure if anything could be as exciting as that.
On November 9th, La Salle's art classes took a trip to Boston to visit 2 different art museums in the area. While traveling through the museums, we asked a few students some questions about the impact the collections had on them. First, the students visited the Boston Museum of Fine Arts, and with its great size came an abundance of beautiful pieces from all over the world. The MFA contains nearly 500,000 works of art of many different classifications. With so many different representations of what art can look like in front of them, each student was bound to make a connection with at least one piece.
Probably this one because I just like the way he poses and it's like very sassy. Like, I like this piece.
I like the Isabella and the pot of basil. I like it because the lighting and how they painted it. I like this big bird. I really like the colors.
So my favorite part of the MFA was seeing the paintings that were revolutionary at their time. So there's a lot of like portraits and stuff that look like they are just like, oh, it's just a portrait. But when you really learn about like why it was so cool, like because it was the first of its time. So I like seeing that kind of stuff. It's really cool.
Next, the students were brought to the Isabella Stewart Gardner Museum. This museum is a collection of over 7,500 works of art that were personally accumulated and placed in the spots in which they remain today by Isabella herself.
I really like the Raphael room and the wall textures, like the red color. I like the Renaissance, painting or the angel drawings with the Mary. I like, just the vibe of it.
Probably the portrait of her. I went to school.
It was probably getting to see the courtyard. It was like really pretty and there was so many flowers, and they talked about how it's a Japanese tradition to like upkeep the flowers and stuff, and they still do it now.
I think it's great to go into a museum and get your imagination going by seeing different types of artwork, whether it's painting or drawing or a sculpture, a modern piece or a historic piece. You get a whole new vantage point from history and just different cultures. So it can be an eye-opening experience that you take with you for years to come.
That's all the time we have for today.
From everyone here at WLSA,
Great day.
and a better tomorrow.